You guys, we're in San Diego, finally. It's about 4 o'clock. We got here at about 3:30, so it's probably like almost 4:30 now that we're at the hotel. But we left Greenville. Well, we got to the airport at like 6 or so, 5:45, 6, and we were supposed to have like a 7:15 flight to Charlotte, and then Charlotte to San Diego. But our 7:15 flight kept getting pushed back, and from my understanding, the plane just was not coming out of maintenance. So, I mean, I'm grateful if there was like a maintenance problem that they didn't just put us on it. But because of that, we missed our connecting flight in Charlotte. And we tried to get it figured out, and we did. And originally, our American Airlines lady, her name was Sophie. Sophie had us on a flight going at like 3 o'clock to Texas and then come to San Diego, but we wouldn't be here till like 8 o'clock San Diego time, which would really be like 11 o'clock like our hometown time. But we were okay with that because we didn't really have any plans today. But she went above and beyond, and like we went and sat down, but she kept working on it for like 30 minutes. And when we were loading the plane, she gave us boarding passes for a sooner flight. And so instead of going to Texas, we went to Phoenix from Charlotte and then came here. So it was pretty stressful and just like a roller coaster because all these things kept happening. But we made it, and I'll give you a tour of the place we're staying. We're staying at the Residence Inn Marriott in the Gaslamp quarter of San Diego. But now probably gonna unpack a little bit, do the room tour, and then go walk around. Even though it's only 4:30, I'm pretty hungry. So there's a Mexican place that we might go to, and I'll show y'all everything that we do, everything that we get. But I'm just happy to be here, happy to be off a plane, because we've been on 3 planes today and I'm exhausted. But we have like a suite and it's really nice, so let me show you. So right when you come in the door, there's like a hallway here, and you come around, there's some artwork. Here's like a little kitchenette. The fridge. There's a table, and you can see the view right there. A nice little sofa, and then another view. There's like a pool top, bar top party going on. We're on the 12th floor. And then the TV, there's a little office. It's another window, and then that door will close. And here's the bedroom. King size bed. Another TV. There's me. And the window in the bedroom. You can see all the way down. And then you come back out here. Come back over here to get to the bathroom. There's the sink. Another one of those sliding doors. And then there's the toilet and the shower. So that's our little suite that we have. It's Sunday morning now. It's 8:46 Pacific time. Scott and I both woke up at about 6 o'clock this morning, but we went to bed last night at like 8 o'clock. Because to us it was like 11, but we went to bed super early here. We went to the La Purita, and I thought it was really good. The cheese dip was not what we were expecting. We ordered like the queso dip, and like you can see in the clip, it came like on a plate. And so it kind of just tasted like burnt shredded cheese or something. But it came with salsa since we got that, and the salsa was really good. And I got chicken quesadillas and with homemade pico that was delicious, and Scott got like a mixture of 3 different types of tacos that was really good. And then we went to CrunchTime popcorn and desserts, I think is what it was called. I know it was called CrunchTime, but they had popcorn and like gourmet ice cream. But it was right beside the Petco Stadium where they were having a baseball game. And so we both got cookie ice cream sandwiches. So like chocolate chip cookies on both sides and then ice cream in the middle. I just got like a regular one with vanilla and chocolate chips, and it was huge. Scott got like a cookies and cream one, and it was okay. I mean, it was like $14 for both of them, but they were really big. But I think the best cookie sandwich, if you're looking for one, is Trader Joe's. Whenever, we haven't been to Trader Joe's in a long time, but when we go, we get like 3 boxes of theirs because they're so good, and it's like $3 or $4 for 4 of them, and that was like $14 for 2 of them. But it was still good. I ate about half of it, and then I saved one of the cookies. I wrapped it in a napkin and I brought it back home. And then once we got home, we tried to figure out what we wanted to do today, and then we went to bed. So we woke up this morning, got some continental breakfast, and now we're about to get an Uber to the San Diego Zoo. And I'm usually not a huge fan of zoos. It kind of makes me sad to see them like in enclosures, but this one's like apparently a non-profit, and all the proceeds go to helping preserve animals in the wild, and it's supposed to be one of the top rated zoos, and I don't really want to go to San Diego and not go see it since it's so highly rated. So we're about to go there. I'm going to show you that, and then we're planning on going to La Jolla where they have sea lions and seals. So let's go see some animals.
What's this animal called?
A duker.
Big duker.
A diving duker. I just got back from the donut bar, which was highly recommended on Yelp for somewhere you should go in San Diego. So let me show y'all what I got. Okay, we have the chocolate Twix, the apple fritter. They also had some apple fritters with bacon, but I did not get the ones with bacon. This is the Homer, which is their original, and it's, I think, just strawberry with sprinkles, and then a Boston cream. So you can see that's like the size of a normal, like Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts donut. So these are huge, and Scott is at the conference now, so it's just me. So I'm just gonna sample these and we can have the rest later, but I'm very excited. If you use Yelp, they have a coupon for a free birthday cake donut. They did not have birthday cake when I went there, but she said I could get any $2 donut for free, so that's what that is. So that one was $2, but I got it for free, and the rest, big ones, are $3. So they're really not that expensive for the huge amount of donut that you get. But I'm about to taste them, and I'll let you know how they are. I have updates for you guys as far as some of the places that we've gone to eat, and I will put in the description bar all the restaurants that we go to and like dessert places, just because I know it can be kind of confusing when I'm just listing off all these places. But yesterday, which was Sunday, we went to the zoo and then we went to La Jolla. We didn't eat there, we just really wanted to see the sea lions and seals, and there were so, I don't know that we actually saw a seal, but there were so many sea lions everywhere. And you can like walk onto the rocks to get near them. You're not allowed to touch them or harass them, but you can get close to them, and I actually almost ran into one because once they dry off, they're kind of the same color as the rock. And so there was one that had been laying there for a while and was totally dry, and I almost basically stepped on it. But after that, we came back here and we went to Berkeley Pizza, which is Chicago style, I believe. It had the cheese and meat on the bottom and then the sauce on top, and the dough was like flaky. It almost tasted like a pastry. It was really good, but I think it's a new place, and so we could only order it by the slice because they said for a whole pizza it would be over an hour and a half, and we weren't willing to wait that long. But it just seemed like they have really good Yelp reviews, and the food was really good. It just seemed like the service was struggling to keep up with it, and there was a baseball game going on, which they said makes it a lot harder because people are ordering a lot more. So it was still really good. The taste was really good. So after we ate the pizza, we both got 2 slices. I got a sausage and spinach and mushroom. The spinach and mushroom was actually probably better than the sausage. I thought it was really good. And then Scott got sausage and pepperoni, and it was really good. And then we went to, I have it pulled up, the Chocolat Cremerie. And that's probably the best place we've been to so far. My favorite place. I got some gelato, which I've never had before, and it was hazelnut and Nutella mixed together. It was called like Kinder Bueno. It had some weird, it had not weird, but it had a different real name, but the ingredients were the hazelnut and Nutella, and I got that, and it was so good. I got a small, but I could have had like an extra large. I might go back tonight. I'll definitely go back before we leave, but I might go back tonight and then another night because it was so good. That's so far my #1 recommended place was the Chocolat Cremerie because I didn't want to leave. I didn't want the gelato to end. Then this morning I had the continental breakfast, and then I went and got some donuts from the donut bar, and I just sampled them. I took like a few bites of each besides the small chocolate one because I got that one for Scott, so I didn't taste it, but there's still like over half of each donut left. The Homer one, the strawberry one, was the best. It tasted so good. The apple fritter was okay. It was kind of dry. I'll definitely still eat all of it, but the strawberry one was really, really good. Then I just picked up my lunch from Lucky's lunch counter. They have, apparently they have a really good breakfast, but they are open until 3 o'clock. So they do lunch too, and they have like a pork tenderloin sandwich, which is like 12 inches in diameter. I got the chicken sandwich, but it had just chicken and fries. But oh my goodness, the chicken is so big. Here, let me flatten this out and then I'll show you what it looks like. Do you see that there's not even enough bun for all of this chicken. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. But, so this is basically the same as the pork tenderloin, like the size wise, but it's just chicken instead of pork tenderloin. So this had really good reviews. I'm gonna eat this. I don't even know if I formally said this, but the whole reason we're in San Diego is because Scott's at Cisco Live, which is like a big computer-y, networky conference. And so he's there most of the days. We had the weekend free, like Saturday and Sunday, which is why we could go to the zoo. But he, for the rest, Monday through Thursday, he'll be there most of the day. So breakfast and lunch, I'll be on my own. So I'm kind of sticking within like half a mile walking. We have a pretty good location, so there's a ton of restaurants all around. But I just look at Yelp and find a close place that has really good reviews. So I'm about to dig in to my lunch. They have these little shoestring. But I'll let you know how this is. And I might finish watching Handmaid's Tale, or I might watch Parenthood. Who knows what I'll watch. Who knows what I'll get into. But I'm starving. Not really, I'm just hungry. So I'm gonna eat now. I'm back with more food. It is much later now. Well, it's about 6 o'clock. So I had lunch at like 11:30 and it was pretty good. The fries were the best part. The sandwich was okay. I mean, the chicken, it was so flat, it was a little dry, but I ate most of it and the fries were really good. But Scott got invited to network with some people, and they are going to a Brazilian steakhouse, like on Bridesmaids is what I think of when I think of these places where they just serve you meat off of a stick. And it's like $80 a person or something. And so since he got invited, this other company is paying for it. So he's going to that, and I just went and picked up some food for myself. Because the idea of, I don't think that I was invited anyways, I wouldn't have gone, I don't like that kind of food. And the idea of like eating dinner with strangers is terrifying to me. I think I would consider myself like a extroverted introvert. So like in a crowd, if I'm already in the situation, I can thrive and I'll be fine. And I don't mind being the center of attention or anything. But like, I don't know, that if somebody invited me, somebody I didn't know invited me to go eat dinner with them, there's no way I could do it. So it's fine because now I have all this food. So let's see what I got. I went to, or ordered from Cold Beers, what is it called? Cold Beers and Cheeseburgers? Again, I just found all these places on Cold Beers and Cheeseburgers. Yeah, 4 stars from 420 reviews. So I got buffalo chicken egg rolls. They look pretty good. Yeah. And that came with like a spicy chipotle ranch dressing. And then I got a open pit burger, some kind of burger with barbecue sauce and an onion ring and some french fries. Because french fries are my favorite food. But wow, look at my burger. With an onion ring. Can you see? So, I'm gonna eat this. I've been watching Parenthood and some YouTube videos. I'm gonna eat this and I probably won't have dessert. I still have like over half of those donuts left, so I'll probably just have a donut later. But I don't really feel like venturing out because like I don't like being out places where I'm by myself and I don't know where I'm going or anything. So I prefer to be in my sweatpants in the hotel room and just venturing out for food. That's my idea of a good vacation. So I'm gonna eat this and I'll check back in with you later. It's Wednesday at 5 o'clock now, and I just finished putting a little bit of makeup on because tonight at 7 we're going to a concert. So like I said, we're here for Cisco Live, or Scott's here for Cisco Live, and they put on a concert, like a free concert if you go to the conference. And this year it is Foo Fighters and Weezer, which I would never pay to go to one of those concerts because I don't really know much of their music, but it's free and there's supposed to be free food and drinks, so we're gonna go to that. Scott's last class or session for the conference ended at 5, so should be walking back. It's like a 5-minute walk for him, and then we're probably gonna head over there. It's at Petco Park, which is like where I think where they do the Major League Baseball games for the Pedros, but we're gonna go there and check out some food. The only food place we haven't been to that I want to go to is In-N-Out. We still have not been there, but we're planning on going tomorrow for lunch. It's just that the closest one is like a 20-minute Uber ride, and there's nothing around it, like shops, to really justify paying like $20 or $30 for Uber there and back to eat a cheeseburger. But I'm probably still gonna do it tomorrow because who knows if I'll come back to California. I do like San Diego, and last time, it was 2 years ago for Cisco Live, we went to Vegas, and I didn't really like Vegas that much. But for Vegas and for San Diego, the water just tastes so different. It tastes thick, and Scott and I only drink water besides like if we get a beer or something, but the water just doesn't taste good, and it's like $4 for a bottle. So maybe it doesn't taste good because we're not paying that. We get it like from not the fountain, sometimes the fountain, but like the filtered fountains, and it just doesn't taste good, and it's not like readily available. You kind of have to look for free water, so it's just a hassle to stay hydrated. But right now I have the camera perched up on this big window. I have loved all these windows. I've been watching Parenthood nonstop. I'm still on season 5. I've been watching for months, but I'm on season 5. And I've for sure decided that it's better than This Is Us. It makes me cry more than This Is Us because it just is so emotional, and I love it. But I like to sit in front of this window. Periodically, I'll turn around, because right now I'm on the couch, and I turn around and sort of watch people, because look, you can see right there, it's like this whole rooftop village. And so they have a lot of parties there. I've watched people play cornhole, and there's a lot of like networking, I guess, with Cisco Live. And then there's like restaurants down there that I look at sometimes. It's just so interesting to watch. But yeah, that's the only update I have. We've just been eating at different places, and we're about to go to the concert. I'll try to get some clips of the concert. Then tomorrow is our last full day, and then we leave Friday. We'll be traveling all day. But I gotta find out what I'm gonna wear to this concert. We didn't know we were gonna go until today, because somebody who is attending the conference doesn't want to go to the concert, so they gave Scott the wristband, because without the wristband it's like $300 to go to the concert. So now that we got me a wristband, we can go to it for free. We're all packed up and ready to go. What time is it?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock on Friday morning. Our flight doesn't leave till 12, but we're already packed up. We already had breakfast here at the hotel, and we don't really have anything to do. So I think that we're about to go ahead and go to the airport, but I'm happy to be headed home. I like traveling to cities like this for a few days, but I would never want to live here. What do you think?
No, I couldn't live in a big city.
How come?
Just because there's too many people. I don't know. I don't know. There's just like a lot of bars and stuff, and that's not really like our crowd, I guess.
Right. Yeah, I just like to go home and then be able to get in my car and like drive to Walmart or something. I don't know. There's just a lot going on here, which some people love, but we're excited to go home. But it is fun to travel here because I feel like if it wasn't for the conference, we would never have like came to San Diego. So it's good to check that off the bucket list, but now we can go back home to our dogs and our small town and Chick-fil-A and that kind of stuff. Do you have any final thoughts? Did you have fun at the conference?
Yeah, the conference is, it's a good learning experience, but it's also like a huge like production. Like it's amazing how much like time and effort and money they pour into it. But it was really cool. Yeah,
it was cool. Well, I didn't go to the conference, so I don't know, but San Diego was cool. But now we're headed home. So we're about to leave the hotel and go to the airport, and the next time you see us, we'll be back in South Carolina. But thank you for watching the San Diego vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Toodaloo.